Xabi Alonso is without the injured Ezequiel Palacios for Bayer Leverkusen's meeting with Borussia Mönchengladbach on Saturday. The Leverkusen train stayed on track once again on matchday 18 as Alonso's team claimed an injury-time victory for the second week in succession, beating RB Leipzig 3-2. Having twice trailed at the Red Bull Arena, their latest late comeback will have delighted their Spanish boss, but he will be keen for a less nervy outing when Gladbach roll into town. Top scorer Victor Boniface is out until April, one of a number of absentees which haven't helped with Leverkusen's fluidity since the turn of the year. Ezequiel Palacios was the latest player to suffer injury against Leipzig and will miss out, so too does the suspended Jonathan Tah. Gustavo Puerta is tipped to replace the former in midfield, with Robert Andrich most likely to drop into defense. There is good news in that Jeremy Frimpong, who lasted just half an hour against Leipzig before being replaced, has been back in training this week and should continue on the right. While Leverkusen came from behind to claim all 3 points this past weekend, Gladbach threw away a lead of their own as they were beaten 2-1 at home to Augsburg. USA international Jordan's second goal in as many matches had the Foles ahead at halftime before a rapid double after the break saw the Foles relinquish the points. They slipped to 12th place as a result, a healthy 9 points clear of the bottom 3 and 8 points away from the European places. Rocco Reitz was withdrawn through injury against Augsburg, but Julian Weigel's return from suspension should result in an easy swap in midfield, which would also see Weigl take the captain's armband from Alassane Playa. At the back, Maximilian Waber is hoping to return from illness in time to feature, and he could put pressure on Marvin Friedrich's place at center-back, if the Leeds United loanee does return. Match stats: Leverkusen's 48 points after 18 games is the third most in Bundesliga history. Only Bayern Munich managed more under Pep Guardiola in 2013 14th and 2015 16th. Alonso played in the latter campaign. Patrick Schick is on the cusp of his 100th Bundesliga game and 50th goal. Bayer's 15 wins so far is more than they managed in all of last season. Former Leverkusen boss Gerardo Seoane returns for the first time since losing his job at the Bay Arena in early October 2022. His Borussia side lost the reverse fixture 3-0. Gladbach have only won one of their last 5 Bundesliga games, a 3-1 win over VfB Stuttgart 2 weeks ago. Despite their poor run, USMNT striker Jordan has scored in his last 2 games to take his season haul to 4, already matching his numbers for Union Berlin last year.